Check of our forecast.
Mackenzie, we have a little bit of sunshine peeking through in some areas out there, but I have the mountain cam pulled up here to show you. Look at the clouds still hanging over some of the peaks. If you are going to be traveling into our high country, you still have quite a bit of winter ahead of you. Snow and blowing snow for many areas. Here downtown, if you're coming to the city and going to be out and about, we kind of flirt back and forth in the low to mid 50s for the next few hours, and then we are going to be cooling into the 30s as we approach the late evening and midnight hour. A chilly night on the way. It is 30 right now over in Rifle, western and northwestern Colorado. We are barely into the mid to upper 20s. Craig, just 26 degrees, 27 in Breck. It's a chilly day, but look at this. Eastern side of the state, 80s here in the southeastern corner. And guess what we have right in between? There is a cold front ahead of the front. 60s, 70s, and 80s. Behind the front, we range from the 50s all the way down into the 20s. That southeastern corner where we still have that really warm air, it's coming out of the west, southwest. We have a lot of wind as well. You have high wind warning that continues for the large part of southeastern Colorado through this afternoon and evening. Also a red flag warning. We are worried if any new fires start, they could continue to spread very quickly. And the wind speeds down here, 40, 50, even some 60 mile per hour gusts at times, certainly strong enough to really fuel a fire if one were to develop. I had a couple of people report on Twitter a few little grapple and snow flurry kind of rain mix on the south side of town earlier. We had a brief round of showers pass through with that front, but we still have some areas of snow in the higher elevations and a couple of areas of drizzle or sprinkle activity here on the eastern plains, again associated with the front. Here's your futurecast. So mountain snow will continue for a few more hours, but the trend will be for it to become a little more scattered and lighter in nature. Again, we could see some sprinkles on the eastern plains. Rolling into tonight, it's overall a pretty quiet night, but because of the wind pattern coming into the high country, we could continue to see occasional snow showers up there, not only tonight, but really into your day tomorrow. And it is a tiny, tiny chance, but we're up to 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. There could be just a couple of little showers that try to pop somewhere along and east of I-25. If they happen, they'd be very few and far between. We're mainly just cold and windy. Still have alerts for wintry weather in the high country. An advisory for the mountains of Summit County, a winter storm warning further west. Tonight's going to be cold. We're talking teens and single digits for a large part of the state, with 20s mixed in on the eastern plains and western slope. Hopefully you have not put any plants in the ground, but if you have, you certainly want to protect them tonight. It's going to be a very cold night. Tomorrow, continued cold. In fact, the coldest day of the week for the state. 20s in the high country, 30s and 40s for western valleys and western slope, 40s and 50s on the eastern plains. Mackenzie, our extended forecast, one more cold day with a first alert tomorrow for the continued wind, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, look at that, a warming trend coming our way. We'll give you a beautiful start to the weekend, maybe a few showers coming on Sunday.